Good Monday night, people that are watching. Hopefully there's a few people going to join in. Hopefully you've no injuries. You feel like doing a wee bit of exercise. Lockdown's easing. Hopefully you've had a few sherries, maybe at one of the bars or something like that. Still sticking indoors. The lockdown is easing. If some of you are watching, you're interested, message me. We'll maybe try and go outside somewhere and meet a couple of you. We'll actually do some of the stuff hitting the pads next week, so as people can see that some of the stuff we've been doing with the shadow boxing, how it translates into hitting pads. So a couple of folk have mentioned that to me. Give me a shout if the weather's good, we can go out and do it. Okay, so we've got a wee bit of mobilisation.
Where's your towel?
It's outside.
Okay.
I'll be back in just a second. Fresh out there. Very nice big circles of the arms. Mind your lampshades. Going outside will certainly lessen the chance of that. Going backwards. See, hopefully if you've been following it for the last few weeks, as I keep saying, think about the circuits, think about the exercises we're doing. You don't need to do it with me on a Monday. You can do it a couple of times yourself. It's on Facebook. Most of them I'm uploading onto YouTube as well, so you can go on there and have a look. Change the direction of the arms. And that's one going backwards and one going forwards, okay? A wee bit of coordination for you. Over and under. So use the same circle we've done last week. We'll be doing that.
How'd you find them on YouTube?
Month. What?
How'd you find them on YouTube?
If you go to YouTube, just put in Ian Mitchinson or Zanshin, they'll come up. If you go to my channel, there's a few other wee odds and sods. A famous snowboarding video when we went to Canada in 2009. There's a couple of shots, some rounds that I fought when I was still fighting and stuff. Roll your shoulders. And back. Eat the shoulder. Go side to side. Few full circles. Another way. Nice relax here, stride, rotate the body. Any cracks in your back, get them out. Keep the head facing forward, still rotating the body. That's how I'm generating my power. I'm throwing my punches all coming through my hips, okay? There's the waist circle. Change direction. If you're still on furlough and you're not working, go up and just go through this a couple of times during the day. If you're sitting on your Facebooking yourself into insanity or whatever it is your platform is, change direction, get up and do some of this. It will benefit you. Okay, so no jogging in the spot if you can. If you're not on a ground floor or you're in your living room, you can jog and punch. Otherwise, everything we're doing for this, we're just going to be here. And we're doing the knees. If you can't do that, just come up here. Bring the knees up to the elbows, that'll be fine for you, okay? So just straight out with the hands. That's how you can just, on the spot, walking through the heels. Straight up above your head. And roll into the uppercuts. Roll the shoulders. We're going to go back into straight punching. As I say, just keep going through the heels. If you can't do this, straight up. Into the uppercuts. still just be doing it like that, that's fine. Straight out. Straight up. Into the uppercuts. Okay, for the knees, just lift your knee up, touch your elbow, lift the front to the side, front, side, front, side, front. If you can go here, a wee bit more challenging. Or just here, 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 here. Change other side, here. Warming up the hips, just mobilising them, getting them ready for a wee bit of kicking. So I popped up a wee photograph for this week's session. That's from years ago. Change knee, we did some stuff. It's a knockout and Frank Bruno was there and I showed him some of my kicking. Change side, he showed me some of his punching. Probably his punching is a bit more impressive and intimidating than my kicking, I've got to say. So we'll work a wee bit on that. Straight punching. Work towards how you get to lift your leg up like that and hold it and not just kick fast. Straight up. It's a great time. Frank was a lovely guy, I've got to say. I took a lot of gloves along to it. I got them signed for Covenstone, Sparta, Leith Victoria Boxing Club and stuff. Really nice guy. You looked at him, to be honest, I felt, never mind my kicking knees, I didn't think if I hit him with a stick, it would have knocked him over. Big man, solid man, in really good shape at that point. Change leg. Front and side. Working the hands fast. Faster. Time. Okay. Loosen off, you've got some fluid, have a wee sip of it. We'll do a round shadow box and same again. We'll start first bit southpaw, switch lead. If you're a southpaw fighter, start orthodox, then go back to southpaw. Whatever you want, we want to do both. Good to be able to do both. Also useful, and if I'm in a situation and somebody wrong foots me, I can function there until I get back to where I like to be, okay? So I'm going to be able to function across all the spheres. So, to start off, just going to be punching what I'm calling. You've been working, if you've done in the last few weeks, you've done some of the footwork. You can just put it in yourself as you were doing the punches and stuff like that and through the drills. We're starting off nice and simple, just building up the nice basic, I always do it, because your basic punches are what one fights, and doing them well is important. Okay, on the jab. That front hand, sliding it forward, hitting back, into the body, doubling up. Okay, add the cross. I'm working southpaw here. Make sure you're using your hip. Drive, drive, drive. Add the hook. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Jab, cross, hook. Most basic combination. Muck about it. Spin it off. Add the other cross. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Moving. 1, 2. Down. 1. 1, 2. Change your lead. Again on the jab. Nice and relaxed. Some power shots in the body. Rangefinder. Okay, add the cross. Jab in the body. Cross up to the head. Add the hook. Jab, cross, hook. Jab, cross, hook. Nice and simple ways. I say you've been following in the last few weeks. Since I started, I'd vary with the height. 1, 2, 3, coming upstairs. I'd do a cross. 1, 2, 3, 4. These turns. Okay, getting the inside, single hooks. Hands no travelling far, all coming for the hips. Uppercut, same. Right in front of your face, no big winding up, slipping up. Just in fine, in the trenches. Working single shots. Okay, nice and loose, whatever lead you prefer on the straight. It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 4, 1, 2, 5, 1, 1, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 1. Time. Okay, so nice and warm now. Shoulders are nice and warm. First thing we'll do very briefly for our legs, we're going to do a wee mobility exercise. It's a good thing to do to reset the neuromuscular system, get your flexibility up. So you're going to put your hand out in front of you, right hand, right foot. I'm just going to bring my foot to touch my hand. Keep it straight as you can. I don't want to go, I want to be nice. Even if we just got to be here, that's fine, okay? We're just going to go 10 times, but what I want you to try and do is every time you kick it, just try and raise the leg a wee bit, or raise the hand a wee bit. So we're gradually building the height up, okay? So we're going 10 times, front leg. I'm going to start with my right, start with whatever one you want. So I've been doing this for almost 36 years now. Height doesn't matter, get as high as you can, okay? Or try to teach your legs that they can go up higher, they can be relaxed doing it. Other leg. As I say, that's fine. If it's just doing here, that's great. Work where you can. Right, now we're going to do, to work our side split position. So we're going to raise our legs this way up to the side. So you're going to use a wall or your trusty chair to balance yourself. Don't mind dropping the body for this, that's absolutely fine. Over here, hand out to the side and just bring your calf to hit the flat of your hand. You can drop your body down, that's fine. We're going to try again, just range, lift the leg, your hand up. This is what encourages the leg to go higher. Let's go, 10. Again, height doesn't matter, go as high as you can comfortably. And height will come, repetition will breed height, will breed flexibility. This will get you to do the splits, but will allow you to kick high if you start incorporating this at the beginning of your training. And other side, again, height doesn't matter, it can be there, that can be fine. Right, with those trusty chairs again, now what we're going to do, grasp the chair or the wall if you're doing the wall, 2 hands on the wall, look over your shoulder, knee into your chest, kick the leg out behind you, look over your shoulder. You can let the body drop, that's fine. No bother, no extra kicking. When you're kicking, we want to try and keep the body up, but here we just want to train the legs and get a good range of motion, get the legs up as high as we can get them comfortably, okay? So 10 times whatever leg you're starting with. Let's go. Done. and 10, changing on the other leg. So just looking over the shoulder, high as is comfortable, dropping the body, you get a wee bit higher. As I say, we're no kicking, this is just a drill to loosen my legs up, reset my neuromuscular system. So it was nice. Now quickly do a couple of wee rounds of conditioning. So the trusty chair again, we're sticking with what we did the other week, but we're going to change the lunges. Last week we did front lunges, then we did side lunges. Here what we're going to do this week, we'll start off again, just a nice squats to start off. Then what we're going to do, keep your chairs handy, so we can go, you can just do your yoga lunges here, just use the chair and come up and then try into your Cossack. Yoga, Cossack. If you can, step out, up, step out, rotate, step up, side, step out. Cossack is going to be your choice how you do them, okay? So we're doing the squats, then we'll finish off with dips. We're going to do the dips different ways. We're going to do 3 different ways of doing the dips, as I did before with the push-ups. So we're going to try and just make it a wee bit more interesting. So first set of squats, sumo style, toes facing out, nice back position, nice big breath in. Your own time, take away. Again, you're going body weight. If you can go deeper than 90 degrees, it's good. Or use the sofa, or use the chair. Let's get the movement in the knees. Good for the cartilage. Good for the hips. Dealing with 200 kilos in your back might be a bit more challenging. Okay, onto the lunges. Yoga, Cossack. Yoga, Cossack. Again, what this is doing, like the deep squats, we're trying to get a bit of flexibility and range of motion in your hips. Also get a bit of balance. Change side. So they both have benefits. So one lunge, yoga style, one Cossack. Okay, on your dips. Okay, just going to do them as fast as you can, as many as you can. Go. Nice and simple. That's it. Wee movement. Focusing on the triceps at the back of the arm. We're going to work the same drill we did with the push-ups after we've done this. Time. Wee sip of water, get your breath back. As I say, these types of circuits, lower intensity, still getting your pulse elevated because you're breathing up, but nose full on. This set, your squats, feet in the mid position under your shoulders. Same again, try and get them nice and deep. No once do deeper squats. That's not a squat. We want to break ankle, knees, hips, down and up, down and up. Let's do it. If we're going to do it right. As I say, you can use the chairs, even just go down to the chair, just touch and back up. That's getting us in the movement we want. So number 2, feet astride, good posture, body upright, a couple of deep breaths. First one, just as many as you can, but we're doing the dips differently. Let's go. This will get your pulse elevated, using all these big muscles, keeping your guard up when you're doing it, elbows in, getting used to being in this position, when I'm relaxed, which is a good position to defend myself with, hooks, etc. Lunges, yoga, Cossack, yoga, Cossack. If you can't do that, just keep going with whatever version of the lunge you can do. If it's still a forward lunge, that's alright. Practice this in your own time. If you do this, great. Change your leg. Forgot what one I was doing there. I was somewhere in the middle. So you try to get these in your memory so you're used to them. Build up your repertoire of exercises. Dips. Okay, first dip, super slow, my time. Down, 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 my time, hold. Lowest point of the dip. And up slow, slow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And up. Just a bit of variety. Next set of dips, we'll do slightly different again. Again, this is about trying to get you different training protocols. You can build that into the squats. 10 seconds going down, hold for 10, 10 seconds coming up. All these things give you variety, make just the bodyweight stuff a lot more challenging for you. Last set, we'll be standing with our feet close together. So a few deep breaths. Standing a wee bit warmer now. About 5 seconds, few breaths. Last set of squats. Let's go. Again, hands in, that boxing guard. Chin dropped, looking through the eyebrows. Bending the knees. A couple more. Again, the different feet position works different areas of the quads. And lunges. Yoga, Cossack. Yoga, Cossack. These have got in now. Yoga, Cossack. Yoga, changing side. Yoga, Cossack. Yoga, Cossack. Cossack. Couple more. Okay, dip position, hold, down, 1, 2, hold, up, 1, 2, 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 hold, time. I say no super high intensity. If you're doing that at the house, you maybe an exercise bike or stairs outside your door. Do your set of that, go up on the stairs, run up down the stairs a few times a day, 2 minutes on the bike. A bit of variety, make it nice and challenging. Right, so the photograph I posted is just about balance and strength and being able to lift your leg up. So that's what we're going to do. So you are going to get your chair for your balance. And again, height doesn't matter. If I'm outside fighting somebody, I'm just maybe kicking them onto the thigh, trying to break their leg, because they're bigger, heavier than me, they're going to be very bad to me. You see some of the side kick onto the lower leg, featuring now in some of the MMA. It's coming back into vogue again. It disappeared for a long time. Bruce Lee was a great fan of it, come back to the 60s. If you hit somebody's leg, walk the leg, you can break the leg. If you can go higher, we're going to go as high as you can. Our idea is to try and get our legs extended, a good height, and comfortable with balance. So we're not going to do a massive amount, but what we're going to also try and do is we're going to start off with this, and we're going to try and just, until we're just hardly using it, maybe just using it as a touch and a reference for you, okay? We're going to try and develop our balance and our muscles. If we get a few people out next week, we'll go outside, we'll do a bit more power kicking, because you're hitting shields and stuff like that. As I say, in the house it's no ideal for developing power kicking. So what we're trying to do here is develop technique so that when you go next to hit a bag or a shield, you'll have good power and be able to explode into it. So supporting yourself in your chair, rotating the support foot as you lift your knee up, extend the leg out and hold. If you can go higher, go higher. I'm going to do one each. Come in and go down. If you have to keep doing it the same height, that's fine. Number 2, lift the knee up, extend the leg and hold. In and down. You try higher still, lift the knee up, extend and hold. In and down. Stand again for your low kick, knee up, extend and hold. In and down. If it's the same height all the time, that's fine. Number 2, knee up, extend and hold. In and down. Last one, as high as you can comfortably. Knee up, extend and hold. In and down. I'll do one more set in that leg. Knee up, extend and hold. In and down. Maybe number 2, knee up, extend and hold. In and down. Up again, knee up, extend and hold. Try to keep the body up, in and down. We try just a wee bit higher for one last one. Knee up and hold, extend, hold, in and down. You're doing that, you feel a wee bit on the side of your hip here. That's a wee muscle called your abductor, which is going aya aya, because it's working quite hard just now. We're going to go on to the other leg. We're going to do the same drills, just nice and quick. Again, as I say, not looking to develop power, looking to develop technique and some sort of, I call this static kicking. I'm not generating a lot of power, but what I'm doing is I'm getting the movement and shape into my body and my nervous system, so that allow me to execute it when I'm going faster and more relaxed. It's so much easier having done drills like this, okay? And a great way to practice and develop your kicking when you don't have club and partner sort of drills. Okay, other leg. And again, remember the support foot, knee up, extend and hold. In and down. A little higher. Same height if that's all you can do. Knee up, extend and hold. In and down. Higher again, as high as you can go comfortably. Knee up, extend and hold. In and down. Try and look where you're kicking, makes your balance better. You'll find you're more flexible on one side than the other. Back to the low one. Knee up, extend and hold. We're more flexible on one side, our balance is better on one side. Just the way we're made. In and down. A little higher, knee up, extend and hold. In and down. Higher still, knee up and hold. Extend, hold. In and down. Last set. Knee up and hold. Extend. Amazing how doing not much is quite challenging. In and down. Going a little higher. Knee up and hold. Extend. In and down. A bit higher still. Knee up and hold. Extend and hold. In and down. Last one, we're going to try and go just a wee bit higher. Knee up and hold. Extend and hold. In and down. Again, feel it. The side of your hip, you're feeling the side, a wee bit in your lower back. All these muscles get in a position they're not used to. Now all we're going to do to loosen those legs off, we're just going to do a bit of light air kicking. This should feel effortless. All our muscles now are geared for all this heavy, slow lifting. If you go to a body pump class, they don't lift huge weights, they use very light weights, but they do it super slow, and that's effectively what we've been doing there. So now you're going to get a medium height that you can perform comfortably for kicking without your balance dropping too much. So if it's here, that's fine. That's fine. As high as you can do comfortably and maintain a good body position as much as possible, okay? I'm going to do a quick go on each leg. Okay, decide the leg that's going first. Get nice and relaxed. And we're just going to go foot to foot. So as that foot comes up, as if my foot's travelling and my hips are moving and it's going up, making me get height easier in my kick as well, okay? So nice smooth foot to foot, knee up. Foot to foot, knee up. That's what we're trying to get, okay? Right. Get yourself set, nice and relaxed. Up the balls of the feet. And we'll just go foot to foot, go. Back. Your own time. Legs should feel light, they should feel easy. Change leg. Same again, that should feel effortless. After that slow kicking and holding the legs out there for a long time. The high kick in your body is going to have to go down a wee bit, but as much as possible try and keep it up. Much better to do an effective, powerful kick to the body than a high kick. We know a lot of power puts you off balance in a vulnerable position to the head, okay? So, other leg, again nice and relaxed. We're just swapping feet, pendulum stepping, let's go. Nice and loose, no kicking hard, just try to get the movement, the structure. Time. So my own flat, when I was less civilised, before Fiona came into my life, all my walls used to be marked with lines, and I would practice my kicking against the walls using the lines and for combination kicks and stuff like that. My light switches were all dirty marks around them. Many years ago, I had an old coat stand, and the amount of times I got my feet stuck in the coat stand, and eventually it just wrecked. We pulled it apart. But kicking like that will make you, the slow controlled kicking gets these muscles super specific and the shape I want to be. The light fast kicking the energy. And then the next stage would be hitting a bag, hitting a shield, hitting pads, whatever when you're actually into your live training. As I say, no a replacement for that, but for keeping your tools sharp, developing your technique, absolutely excellent. Right, we talked a wee bit about footwork, so we're still going to work a wee bit on that tonight. We're going to start, first couple of rounds, we'll split the rounds again, we'll do orthodox and southpaw just for a bit of balance. I'm going to do footwork again, so we're going to start off working on double jab. So I'm going to be in my boxing stance, my southpaw boxing stance. My first jab is just going to be like a range finder, my hand's just going to extend out. With my second one, I'm going to slide the foot forward. One, the second one's making up the distance. The first one's to give a false sense of distance, or he can't hit me. The second one, I'm following through. So using the lines on your floor, I'm going to hit one. Notice I'm bringing my back foot up, I'm not leaving it there, okay? So doing it fast, right hand's coming in the air, running right to the guy's centre line. So first one, we're going to start now. First one light, second one, right hand in the end. Back, light, right hand in the end. Light, following up. Just nice technique, nice and relaxed. First one there he is, full sense of security. There I'm coming into him. Start from there. That right hand's got lots of power when it's coming in. Okay, a couple more on this side. One more. Changing sides, same again. Range finder, make up the distance. Range finder, make up the distance. Range finder, slide. Bring the back leg up, don't leave it. If I leave it there, I'm getting in this position. My right hand's falling short on my weight, too much back here. I need to keep my feet underneath me, keep my balance, okay? Yeah. Range. Range. Again. Time. Okay. Nice and simple for number one. Number two, we're going to use the same. We're going to put different punches together. We're going to use the same jab. This is more a competition fighting. I've been in fighting with a guy, maybe second round or something like that. I see this guy's like Klitschko, we've talked about Klitschko before. He liked to do a backhand parry off a jab. He carried his hand here, he practiced knocking the jab. The jab's coming, boom, he would knock it down, he could hit over it. So here we're going to do my first range fight. This guy guards like that, he knocks my jab down. So I'm going to give him that wee feint, that wee range finder to try and bring his hand down. And what I'm going to do, one, on the second punch, I'm going to hook him on the side. So I'm trying to bring his hand forward, he's here, looking for this punch, it isn't there, then he's exposed here. So we're trying to get, okay? So on the southpaw, that'll be move, then the right hand coming. One, coming through again, okay? So same again, we'll stay half southpaw, half orthodox. Right, let's go. So that range finder jab, hook on the side, straight left, coming in the back. Range finder, that ground in the back. Range finder, coming down. You can spin off to the side once we've done that. Go off to the side, watch your furniture, be careful, limited space. So again. That's jab, short, hook and power, cross to finish. Again. Couple more. Go again. Okay. Okay, change your lead. Same as southpaw. Range finder jab, crossing the end of it. Falling short, we're on the side. You make up a lot of distance with this as well, and because we're moving, you can get quite a lot of power into it. So working. Range finder, slide. Spin off to either move off or do more punches in the end of it. Making up the distance. One. You might do that right hand coming in as a wee bit of hook, get around his hands. Coming around more as an hook and overhand. Okay, again, again. Time. Okay. So the other thing, as I say, with punches, by and large, everybody just want to punch them in the face. We all want to be headhunters. You look at doing some of the body punches. Done it the other week. What Canelo Alvarez did to Amir Khan. That low shot coming in, high hand coming over. You go on YouTube, you'll see Shane Mosley doing it to Floyd Mayweather. If you go back many years ago, Tommy Hearns knocking out Roberto Duran with it. So we're going to play with that. So we're dropping in. Remember we were doing it, same thing again. So I'm going forward. It's like a fencer lunging forward. Okay, so just coming through. Drop into the body. Drop into the body. Now, when we get in, I'm going to put another right hand in the end of that. I'm low, I'm nice and compact, I'm in good guard. Okay. His jab's coming. I'm dropping under his jab and attacking his body, okay? Okay. Now again in that position, so I'm here, I've got loads of power, there's his waist, I'm going to just spring up and have my power left hook coming up that way. My whole body's coming up, twisting into you, okay? So coming in, coming up, dropping in, coming up. Power left hook. You have a right hand in the end of that, then you can spin off as you're doing the left hook, and then right hand in the end. Okay. So that's slow, come in. 1, 2, 3, 4. The man's still here. I've avoided his punch, I'm hitting with 4. Jab's coming. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I stay in front, I'm doing it. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be an overhand right over his shoulder. Okay. So imagine that jab coming, these punches just coming flowing nice. Jab's coming, that's it, jab's coming, 1, 2, 3, 4, spinning off with it, jab's coming, big power, going again. And give us one more. So that's mixing it up, going for the different levels as well. As I say, everybody always wants punch them in the face, punch them in the face. By and large, we want to do that. As I say, I go back to the most recent one for most of you was Canelo when he did it to Khan. He started, it was about early doors of the third round, he starts just dropping in with that jab. Again, this is more competition fighting. If I'm outside, I'll be doing this, take a one shot in to get the guy's attention, and I'll be rattling him. Canelo done it over, obviously, as a 12-round fight, so he started dropping some more jabs in, and then boom, boom, went up for the right hand to finish him, changing the level towards the end of the fight. Right, we're going to do a wee round, just to get us, in fact, we'll work a wee bit on the inside. Go back, working on these hooks, and then we'll do a wee blowout round, then we'll do the push-ups with the speed punching. So we're working just nice and tight. We're going to do what Mayweather does a lot. He'll salute when people are punching. He goes into, they call it his Philly shell, he'll guard this way, catches himself, and he'll catch punches like that. What he'll often do, when somebody goes to hook him, he'll catch it here, and then hook inside, so he'll here, and punch them with the same hand. So we're going to just practice that. So get yourself nice and compact, weight forward, chin tucked in, working that left hand coming up, punches coming in, hide behind it. With Floyd Mayweather tonight, I like to come here, boom, and go with a counter, but for Mayweather, he'll come up, punch with the same hand. So salute, punch, 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 punching it inside there, punch, punch. Okay, working off the other side, salute, punch. Salute coming up, salute, salute, punch. Punches coming, cover, hit them inside it. Punches coming, hit inside. Really short, really powerful. Start adding another. Go back on the left. So cover, salute, just to be a right uppercut at the end of it, okay? So come salute, right uppercut, salute, left, right uppercut down the line. Salute, hook, uppercut. Salute, hook, uppercut. Lash add another wee right hook in the end of it. Salute, hook, uppercut, hook, same hand. Salute, hook, uppercut, hook. Coming off the right side. Salute, hook, bit of left uppercut at the end of it. Salute, hook, uppercut. Salute, hook. Finish it with another left hook. Same as we're doing there. But we'll finish it with another right hand because it just feels nice and natural. Salute, hook, uppercut, hook, hook. Nice and tight. You're doing all these wee types of combinations. Think of the size of somebody's head. With no loading the punches up and swinging wide. This is in fight, we're in close. Punches are travelling a short distance to my target. I can't hold up with them. Okay, last round. Straight punching. Start off orthodox, then we'll go southpaw, then we'll do a wee section on the inside. Just working wee combinations. When I say go, just let the hands go as fast as you can. After this we'll do the push-ups and then a wee bit of stomach conditioning. Hopefully you've all been practicing your hollow bodies. Your bodies are really hollow now and you can do them easy. Even if you're practicing them in the bath, the way my wife does, she says they're really easy in a deep bath or a swimming pool.
I tried them.
That's a life tip. Okay, on again, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 5, 1, 1, 2, 4, 1, 1. Let them go fast hands. Come on, be a blower. Come on, get faster. Change your lead after this to southpaw. On the southpaw, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1. Breathe out, tense up as you're throwing the punches. 1, 2. Keep the guard up. 3, 4, 5. And go. Fast hands on the blitz. Come on. Halfway. On the inside after that. On the inside. Single hook. Single hook. Single hook. Single hook. Single uppercut. Single uppercut. 2 hooks. 2 hooks, same hand. 2 hooks opposite. 2 hooks opposite. Uppercut hook. Uppercut hook. Work the hands. Fast. Come on, working. 3, 2, 1. On the move. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 1, 3, 4, 1, 2. Last time, go. Fast. Working. Speed. Nearly there. Time. Okay, wee sip of water. We're going to do 3 sets with the air punching the push-ups which we did last week, then a quick wee bit of stomach. So nice and simple, you're on the home stretch. So get your breath back. So remember what we did. We were set, nice relaxed, elbows in, head drop down, nice rhythm, bit faster, fast as you can, and then we're dropping on the ground to finish off with some push-ups. You're just going to do as many push-ups as you could or until I said stop, whichever came first. Now with the push-ups, I'm going to the floor, talked about it before. I prefer if you use the chair than put your knees down, because as soon as you put your knees down, the plank is the trendiest exercise in the world for the last 10 years or something like that. Prior to that, no one did the plank, they just did push-ups. Because the push-ups, you're in a plank position and your body's nice and straight, but you're also working your shoulders. Also think when you're doing your push-ups, shoulders back, pull your shoulder blades down, pull them together. Imagine it's almost like a board across your back you're pushing off you, okay, to get better posture. So okay, we know what we're doing. First set of air punching, get yourself set, nice and relaxed. And let's go, nice and relaxed. Get in the rhythm. Nice and loose. We're not hitting really hard here, we're just going to be fast, okay? Okay, up a gear, a bit faster. That's it. Working. Go, 100 metres. Fast as you can. Working, if you can get somebody to do this in the pads, and really good or really bad push-ups, depending how you look at it. That's good, come on. Over halfway. Keep them going. Few more. Time. Up you get, set number one. So you can get in a bag, somebody hold the bag, working much more demanding. Somebody in the pads, doing the same thing, much more demanding. A really old drill, that was old when I was young. Good friend Glenn Brooks, 1986 Commonwealth Games boxing medalist for Scotland. Box with judoka, you know these guys, we got that off of him many years ago, it still works now. Glenn, wherever you are, well, mother, I hope you're having a good time. I know you're staying fit and strong because you always did. Okay, number two, change lead. Get yourself set, nice and relaxed, and let's go. Get in the rhythm. That's it. Up a gear, a bit faster. And go, 100 metres. Come on, fast hands. Fast hands. Working. Push-ups. Let's go. Come on. Working. And up. Okay, one more set of that. Switching lead. Back to your orthodox. Wee sip of your water. Think of the breathing, breathe in, hold it. Out slow. Bring the pulse rate down, in. Last set's going to be a big effort. Feel the pulse rate settling, we want it down so we can force up as high as we can force it. Okay, last set. Setting yourself orthodox, shoulders up, chin dropped, protecting the face. Nice and relaxed, weight in the front foot, nice and loose, let's go. That's it, nice and loose. Easy now. And faster. That's it, we've dropped the gear. Building the revs up. And 100 metres, let's go. Come on, fast. Fast. Hands up more. 2 or 3 punches a second, come on. Push-ups. Go on. Last few, let's go. Ten. Okay, on the home stretch. Right, get your mats out. If you don't want to have to clean the floor, I don't want to have to clean the floor too much, so you've got a mat, use a towel, just as good. Not much odds, right. Our hollow body, so one self exercise, then a hollow body, just hold the position. So nice and simple. So, soles your feet together, knees out. We're going to try and bring your fingertips up to touch your heels, and then we're going to hold our hollow body. If you're feeling adventurous, hands up, etc. Okay? Soles your feet together, knees out. And let's go. Just as a crunch, just your shoulders going off the ground. Frankenstein push-ups are back in vogue at the moment. Well, I've seen them, how many said them to finish, they're quite good fun. Hollow body and hold. I say if you're feeling strong, hands up. One down. Change. If you're doing it. And down. Time. You rest, exercise 2. Okay, we'll try the Frankenstein push-ups. If you can't do it, just do basic crunches. This is old, you'll see the real old school, you know, Muhammad Ali doing this. Coming up, Frankenstein. This was probably old when somebody was writing Frankenstein. Here's a trivia question. Who wrote Frankenstein? Difficult to think at the moment.
Is that not somebody Shelley?
Yeah, Mary Shelley, that was it. And on your hold, Mary Shelley, Mary by Shelley, thank you, my wife. And Brain sitting behind the camera with a sore arm, moaning at me, cursing me, asking me to go back. A few more seconds. A couple more. Time. Okay, one last exercise. One last whole body. I say, did it last week, going to do this week again. I'm going to go back to the squat, the lunges, the yoga lunge, the Cossack lunge, and your front lunge. We're going to put them together. Again, same thing to get mobility in your hips. Get your legs nice and relaxed, hips nice and loose. So we're just going to bicycle twisting, opposite knee and opposite elbow. Let's go. Try and get the elbow at the knee. Nearly there. Whole body, hold. Bring one down, I'm starting to tire now. Let's change. Nearly there. Time. Okay. If you're going to do some stretches for that, a good one if you feel in your stomach. Just roll on your stomach. We're still in yoga mode. Hands on your shoulders, big breath in. Breathe out. Arch your body up, back up. Weaving your hips to the ground. Breathe in, going down. Breathe out, going up. Look over the shoulder. In and down. On the side. And relax. Okay, they're done very quickly. Just a few seconds. So you can do them for 5, 10, 15, 20 seconds. Do 2 or 3 times. What I'll maybe do at some point, I'll put on just some stretching. Some of the stretches I do, just do that as a video. If you've looked at my YouTube channel, I'll just stick it somewhere. I'll put it on Facebook as well, and you just have a wee look. Right, the stretching, first of all, we're going into a yoga stretch. So turn the toes out, drop in, press the hip through, look back at the foot, open the shoulder. I'm going to just rotate this on the ball of the foot, hand in the hip, try to stretch the front here. Hip flexors, been working hard during all of that. Okay, going to rotate back to my warrior stance. If I was doing yoga, I'd be like this somewhere. And I do all this kind of stuff as well. So if you want to do all that, you've done some yoga. They're called asanas, remember. You drop here, hands in front of you, rotate in your crouch. Again, I'm doing this without the chair. If you need it, use the chair. I give you a wee bit of support. I'm trying to get my knee open with my elbow, so I'm opening my side splits as well. And you press through to the other side. Yoga stretch. I'm holding these for approximately 15 seconds. As I say, you can do longer, 20, 25, 30, as long as you want. It will all benefit you, strength and flexibility. Over on the ball of the foot, knee facing the ground, open up the hip. You can do your other basic stretches for your calf and what have you yourself. Do some mobility for your shoulders, back on the side. Because we are tensing the shoulders up, I'm talking about bringing the shoulder blades down, etc. So there's a lot of pressure getting involved in your shoulders. Drop the hands into your crouch. And spread up, or press up, just straddle, hang the body down. Up slowly, legs a wee bit further, breathe in, out and down. So message me next week, I'll come anytime, we'll arrange if a couple of you want. Instead of just doing it as shadow boxing, we'll get them hitting some pads. Do it outside, weather permitting. If the weather's going to be pouring with rain, probably won't do it outside, but if it's going to be nice and up, extend the legs a wee bit, breathe in, forward and down. If it is good weather, you want to hit something, I want to hit something. That sounds terrible, eh? You should see Fiona's face behind the phone when I say that. Never got a punch bag, should have. One more time up, extend the legs a wee bit, breathe in, out and down. Okay, just walk the feet in, keep the legs straight. Circle the hips a few times. Do some mobility for your upper body. Stuff we did at the beginning of the session. If you've been with us that long, hopefully you've enjoyed that. Message me if you're into doing something next week. Thank you all, have a good week, enjoy what's left of the lockdown. Good night.